Living in Tune. How does it feel to see me here in Australia holding up your book?
It's very exciting. Like, as I was saying to you before we started recording, it's only been out a month and I've been going around all the shops trying to find it because it's in all the big shops, Target, Waterstones in the UK, WH Smith, lots and lots of big shops. And I haven't found a copy. And I've been sent pictures by people. There were some in Manchester in England and then obviously Australia. And I looked in England, I'm in LA, I've been looking in Target, things like that, and I haven't found it. I genuinely really appreciate it when people send me pictures of it in bookshops because it makes me so excited that it is there. I just haven't managed to find one yet.
It's in Australia and it's out at our major retailers like Big W. It's available online at booktopia.com and all of the bookstores in and around Australia. And maybe the reason you haven't found it is because it's sold out. If you head to the SPAITGIRL YouTube channel, you can actually see me holding up Liz Roberta's book, Living in Tune, and it has the most beautiful cover. What inspired you to go with this beautiful cover? And it's got gold in it and blue and turquoise and green and all kinds of earthy type colors.
That's a great question. And I actually had a bit of a tough time with the title and the cover. Me and the publisher actually had some different ideas. Basically, the title and the cover weren't working. And they were like, the title needs to change. And I was like, no, Living in Tune is the title. That is the title that's staying. So I then put together a cover on Canva, which is a free kind of web design tool for anyone listening who doesn't know what Canva is. And I put up a mock-up basically. And I went on a call with the CEO and I showed them this mock-up. And what it was these colors flowing together, because Living in Tune, I know we're going to talk about this, but it's about being in total alignment, flowing with life, flowing with your intuition. So I wanted the cover to give you a feeling of flow. So that's why all the colors are just, blended together and very smooth curves. It's so funny that the way it came out, to me, it looks like the sea. So it gives me kind of mermaid, sea vibes. And anyone who has followed me for a while online knows that I am obsessed with the sea. And when I was in England, I just left, but I was living in a town called Poole, which is where I grew up. And it's on the south coast. So I would go to the beach 3 times a week. And I wrote most of this book on the beach. And now I'm in California by the beach. Like, I am utterly obsessed with the beach and the sea. And then I ended up with a book cover that looks like the sea sparkling in the sunlight. So yeah, I love it.
And you know what's really fascinating? I read your book by the sea. Like, I took it down on the weekends, feet in the sand, listening to the ocean, the waves of the ocean, sun coming through. Before we dive into your book, are you happy to tell our audience a little bit about yourself? And also, what inspired you to want to get into being a spiritual coach? And what does that actually mean?
Yeah, great question. It's certainly one of those newer careers.